Stop me if you've heard this before. Blue Jays get great starting pitching. Their bullpen was great. Made some timely defensive plays. Shout out Dalton Varsho. But they had no offense. However, somehow, some way, they come away with a victory in Texas, winning 2-1 over the Texas Rangers. And for the second consecutive day, the only guy to drive in any runs is Danny Jansen. And after Kevin Gausman allowed a solo shot to make it 1-0 Rangers, top half of the fifth inning, Danny Jansen up. It's a 1-1 count from Martin Perez, and it's a fastball in the outer half, and he crushes this thing to left field. Does it have the wings? It does! It is a 2-run shot for Danny Jansen, his third home run in as many days, and it puts the Blue Jays in front. It's 2-1. Exactly what you want to see for the Toronto Blue Jays there, getting Danny Jansen come off the IL hot. Absolutely hot. And you're thinking, well, you maybe need some insurance runs. Well, the Jays had 3 hits. 3. All game long, they had 3 hits. And one was a Whit Merrifield single in the first. And I believe, let me see if I can find it here, Matt Chapman walked, and then the Danny Jansen homer happened. So I can't remember where the other hit occurred. And that's a walk. Let's see if I can find it here. I can't remember when it happened. Oh, the Bo Bichette double in the top half of the 6th. So we had a Whit Merrifield single in the first. A Bo Bichette 1-out double to right in the 6th. And the shot from Danny. Those are the only balls that didn't find gloves today for the Blue Jays. Yet they won. Like, this reminds me so much of Game 2 against the Orioles, where, hey, great, the Blue Jays won it after the tough loss yesterday against the O's. A very good Texas Rangers team. I believe a very good offensive ball club, too, in the Rangers. Actually, they've been struggling. They're lost 2 in a row, 3-7 in their last 10 games. Lost 2 in a row or 3 in a row? 2 in a row. But let me check out quickly their offensive team stats. Wow. First in runs, first in hits, first in average, first in OBP, fourth in slugging, third in OPS, seventh in home runs. Yeah, they can mash. And the Blue Jays pitching staff today held them to 1 run on 6 hits. Kevin Gausman, the Swan Dog, Eric Swanson, Tim Meza, and Jordan Romano locked it down today for the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm not going to talk about the offense at all. Look, love Danny Jansen. Love what he did, obviously, because he's the only reason this team won today. Well, offensively, let's put it that way. So let's move on. 3 hits total for the Blue Jays, 7 strikeouts, walk 2. Nah, not great. Kevin Gausman, pitch count got high. I wouldn't say he was full-on dominant, but gave you 6 innings of 1-run ball, 4 hits allowed, walked a couple, and struck out 4. So he was good. He did it. He did what the Blue Jays desperately needed. 1 was get innings out of him. You desperately needed that. You got 6 really good innings, and he left with the lead, albeit a very, very marginal lead, but it was the lead at that. Swanson comes out there after giving up a home run to, I believe it was Austin Hayes in the Orioles game yesterday. He goes out there, allows 1 hit, gets a strikeout, nothing more. Great job for Eric Swanson. Tim Meza goes 2/3 of an inning, allows 1 hit and a walk, and the 1 hit ended up turning into an out. It was Nate Lowe, who hit it to the opposite field on the third baseline. It goes off the glove of Chapman, which kind of deadens the ball a bit, right, and goes into left field. Lowe thinks he's going to get to second. Varsho comes up firing. It throws a seed right on the money to second base. Great tag, I believe, by Kevin Biggio to get him out. And that's a big spot, right? That was the 8th inning. It's a huge spot there for the Blue Jays. And a great play by Dalton Varsho there. And then Jordan Romano getting asked to do the 4-out save. Goes an inning and a third. And look, we've talked about Jordan Romano recently making us sweat out there sometimes. But he was flat out untouchable. An inning and a third, no base runners, and struck out 3 for save number 20 on the year for the Blue Jays. I believe he's now second in the bigs. or in the American League, or one of the two when it comes to saves, which is a great news for the Blue Jays. But obviously, you look at the situation, you're like, well, 20 of the 39 wins are Jordan Romano having to save them, which, is half your games. So take it for what it is, but Jordan Romano going out there and doing his job. That's all there is to it. Proud of him for it. Desperately needed for the Blue Jays. And they start this 3-game set, no matter what way you look at it, with a win. But for the love of God, can we score a few runs? Tomorrow, you get the bullpen day, right? 4:05 first pitch in Texas. Dane Dunning gets the ball for the Rangers, and he has been remarkable this year. 5-1 with a 2.76 ERA in 58 innings pitched. He's been really good for the Rangers. He's on the mound for them tomorrow against the bullpen. Probably Trevor Richards and Bowden Francis. I'm guessing they're going to kind of play that off like it did before. Last Saturday, I believe it was. Last Saturday we saw this. So you're probably going to see it again with Trevor Richards starting us off. The offense needs to wake up. Period. There's no other way of looking at it. They need to start swinging the bats if this team wants to do anything. Look, sure, you beat the Orioles 3-1, and sure, you started off this series nice with a win, but for the love of God, you had 2 runs on 3 hits. You are damn lucky to get that win today, because I didn't realize how good that offense is in the Texas Rangers, but it is really good. And you held them to 1 run on 6 hits. You think that's happening tomorrow? It's going to be tricky to happen. So you got to come out swinging, find a way to get a lead early. That's my thing. Get a lead early. But we'll see what happens. All right, I'm wrapping up there, guys. First off, I got a headache. Second of all, it's midnight, and I got to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. And third, you 2 runs on 3 hits. What else is there to say? All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the W today, why? Because it was a win. Smack the like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you guys not done so already. And I'll talk to you guys, of course, tomorrow. Jays edition. Game 2, the 3-game set against the Texas Rangers. That game will be late as well. I was at the Ed Sheeran thing tonight down at History. Down there on Queen Street. And tomorrow, go to one of Rogers Centers. So it's going to be a late one again. Yeah, we'll fight through it, though. We'll power through. All right, but I'll be here tomorrow night talking to you guys post-game. Blue Jays, Rangers, Dane Dunning on the mound for the Rangers, and bullpen day for the Blue Jays. Trevor Richards almost guaranteed to get that open. 4:05 first pitch there in Arlington. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the W today. We'll talk to you guys then.